So I just watched X-Men 97 season 2, the latest episode. And then the previews for that episode made me want to go back and watch X-Men season 1, X-Men 97 season 1, episode 5, Remember Me, which is the Gambit, spoiler alert, the Gambit death episode where Gambit dies to save Genosha. And as I'm watching it, all of a sudden, someone just was like, yo, like, Rogue is talking to Gambit before he goes to bite the bullet. Listen to her. Just listen to her, what she has to say. And as I'm watching it, and I listen to the story, all I gotta say is this. Fuck Rogue. Like, fuck that bitch. At the end of the day, fuck that bitch. Only because, here's what happened. Here's what happened when she explained the story. She goes, so Mystique, well, my evil mother, she didn't want to say Mystique, but she goes, my evil mother was teaching me my powers, and she introduced me to her pimp, Magneto. Rogue, Mystique was the headmistress, the bottom bitch, and she goes, the bottom bitch introduced me to the pimp daddy Magneto. And Mystique was like, Rogue, this is who runs everything. Yeah, Mystique is like, I'm the bottom bitch, I keep y'all in check, but this is who keeps me in check, Magneto. So then Magneto and Rogue, they meet up, and Magneto's like, oh my god, you delicious, you're just so delicious. What's your name? Rogue, Annabelle, whatever, I don't care. And I'm Rogue, but they call me Rogue. My friends call me Rogue. And he's like, ooh. Then they touch. And Magneto's touch has no effect on Rogue's power, so it cancels each other out. Rogue was giving Magneto the pussy. Rogue was throwing it on him. Oh, I can finally get some human contact. Let me throw it on this 1940 something. I don't want to say the J word, but it's like, yo, he was a prisoner in the Mustache Man's war. Like, he was a prisoner of war for the Mustache Man, and Rogue was throwing it on him. Just casually, because it's like, I finally got human contact. Let me throw this wop on this 60-something-year-old man. And then, as I'm watching it, I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? Rogue was throwing the pussy on Magneto. And Magneto just like, yeah, this is my pussy. And then she goes, so every time we met in the battlefield, Magneto would go easy on me because he didn't want to. He would go easy on me. He made it look like a show. So when we were watching, I'm 32 now. When we were watching X-Men in the late 90s on Fox as little kids, 32, 4 years old, 20-some years later, 20-some years ago, now we got to go in the mindset of believing like, oh, every time Magneto and Rogue faced off, it wasn't serious. Like nothing, like Magneto was just playing because it's Rogue. Bullshit. Rogue was a hoe. And I'm saying it now. Rogue was a hoe, throwing it on Magneto because she was looking for the next come up. Because she even said he was so charismatic, and he told me all the things I wanted to hear, and she threw the pussy on him. Then gets mad at Gambit because he's like, yo, what's going on here? What you worried about it for, Remy LeBeau? Didn't even call him Gambit. She called him Remy LeBeau. This hoe, this bitch pissed me off. Because I'm watching it now. Because I just watched the latest episode. Because in season 2, Gambit comes back to life. And spoiler alert, Gambit comes back to life in season 2. Towards the end. And now, then it the recap made me want to be like, okay, let me watch season 5 again. Because Gambit, he went out like a G. And come find out he went out like a G for used up pussy. Fuck fuck Rogue. Fuck her. She legit was like, oh, yeah, I was throwing a pussy on Magneto. He was my sugar daddy. That's the equivalent of a girl that got like 5 kids looking at you and saying, I didn't want to give it to you back in the day, but I was giving it up to my no good baby dads, like the 3 baby dads that I gave 5 kids to, my 3 baby dads and 5 kids. Yeah, I finally realized they weren't shit. Now I want to give you the pussy. That's what Rogue did. Rogue pulled that bullshit. She gave it up 5 times to 3 baby dads, and then want to look at Gambit and say, you the one that can save me. Get that stank puss out of here. X-Men 97, fuck Rogue. Fuck Rogue, man. That's some bullshit she pulled. And I want people to go back and watch the latest episode now, and then go back and watch episode 5, Remember Me. Season 1, episode 5 of X-Men 97. Rogue was a trifling bitch. That's like, fuck her. Fuck her. Okay, so I had to run it back because this is how much Rogue's character pissed me off. Think about it. Imagine if you're meeting Jada Pinkett Smith's character from Set It Off after she fucked Nate. After she laid up with Nate, got her bill money for it because like Nate done smashed, and then goes, all right, Carrot, go on about your way, and she do that lonely walk home, so you feel sorry for her because she had to sell the puss, which she didn't have to, she chose to sell the puss. But anyway, that's a different story. But she gave it up to Nate, and then all of a sudden she looks at you, like eye to eye. She looks you dead in your eye and says, you need to respect me as a woman and a single mom because I had to go out and lay up with some old nigga to make ends meet. That's how much it pissed me off. Because when I realized that Rogue gave Magneto the puss just because she could touch him, like she was laying up with him, worrying about his dreams and nightmares and whatever. She was giving up friskily up to him. And then Gambit's trying to be like, come on, Cher, I love you. Like, you and me, we connect, Cher. Give it up. Like, what's up? No, Gambit, you gotta earn it, sweetie. You gotta earn it, Suge. And the whole time Magneto just clapping them cheeks because, like, there's no side effects. Get the fuck out of here, man. Because it's just like what I said. It's like if you linked up with Jada Pinkett Smith on Set It Off, and she looks at you and says, yeah, I've been having sex with Nate to pay my bills, but I'm a single mom, so you gotta respect me and my rights and my privileges, and no means no. And it's like, get the fuck out of here. You gave it up to him just to pay your bills. Now I'm trying to wife you, and I gotta earn it? I gotta earn you as a wife when you were just giving it up frivolously, whatever that word is. Like, screw that. Get the fuck out. Man, fuck Rogue. X-Men 97 Rogue. Fuck that, because she just, that bitch is trifling. What I hope, like, Gambit just take a card and shove it down her throat, and then everything about her just explodes. I don't know. Fuck that bitch. That's how I feel. Fuck that bitch.